Alright guys, so I'm going to teach you a really fast, simple, and easy way to dye discs. This method is super simple and quick, and you can dye many discs at once without having to reset or anything, and it only takes about 10 to 20 minutes to dye a disc. So what you're going to need for this project is you're going to need a big pot that can fit a disc in, and you're going to need water, and then you're going to need the RIT DYEMORE Synthetic Dye. You cannot use the RIT all-purpose dye, it won't work. Make sure your disc is premium plastic, so in this video I'm using Champion, C-Line, and Lucid, and they all take dye very well and it looks really cool. So what you're going to do is you're just going to pour the dye into the pot. Here I'm using blue, but you can use red or whatever color you want. Stir it around, make sure it's all nice and in there. You're going to turn on the heat. You do not want it boiling, you just want it hot enough to soften the disc so the dye takes it a little better. Not sure how hot is too hot, but you don't want it boiling for sure because you don't want to melt your disc. You're just going to take your disc, you're going to dip it in there, and it's a good idea to kind of just move it up and down. Unless you're wanting a solid line, you kind of want to move it up and down and swirl it around so you get a nice little fade effect. And you can rotate the disc around to get a cool look. This one turned out pretty neat. So here I'm using a C-Line PD, and the yellow takes really well with red dye, so make sure to rinse it off so you don't get dye all over your hands. But this only took about 7 minutes to make this disc, and I think it looked really good. It looks like Simon's PD. And a cool thing you can do with discs you've already dyed is go in with another color. So here I'm taking the yellow rhino and putting it in blue dye to make a green side to it. So again, just rotating it, and I think it looked really good. Don't make the mistake of doing what I did and setting the disc in the pot because it'll fall in. And I really scrambled to get that out. Like I said before, this method is so awesome. It's so cheap and easy, and you can dye so many discs at once. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. If you guys have any questions at all, just let me know in the comments down below and I'll be happy to respond. If you guys feel like I earned it, then please consider hitting that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.